welcome back to 2.5 Women. We are sitting here today with Dwen Curry, stylist to the stars, and we're excited to have you here. And you know our topic. I'm even more interested in to hear what you have to say.
First, let's have a cheers and a toast to love, success, and happiness, and fat asses. Cheers.
Cheers.
I'm the only one that cares. Okay.
That.
Cheers.
Toast to that.
Cheers.
Okay.
So,
can we take a sip?
So, how do you feel about these booty injections?
I feel like it's like I heard earlier. It's not necessarily a bad thing, especially if it's for your own self-preservation. If it's not for someone else, if you're doing it for an enhancement or where it's a filler or something like that, to where
a physical need,
right? To where it makes you feel good. But if it's something in regards to where you're doing it for someone else, then, I mean, I'm not necessarily in agreement with it, but, I mean, I'm a fan of surgery. I don't have a problem with it.
Now, do you have a lot of clients that have had the procedures done in the past, or do you have experience with anybody that's had the procedures done?
Both.
Both, okay, so.
I do.
Tell us about it. Share it.
I'm a fan of it. I don't have a problem with either or, whether if I have or if I haven't. I wouldn't be against it, you know. So if there's a little fine tuning that needs to be done, then I don't have a problem with getting a fine tuning. And then there's certain women that I've seen that could definitely use it. I mean, it's just fortunate that you're blessed with what you have because, you know, everything has fallen into its right place. And then there's other women that could, you know, use a couple of things that's going on, like they little pocket hips. Like, you know.
Why are you looking at me?
I
need some hips.
You can use a little left and a little boob.
For real?
It's a few things.
All of this. Look at that.
It's a boy booty, though.
That's a boy booty?
Pretty much.
Ain't no boy ever told me that.
I guess so.
Okay, girlfriend. I got boy booty now.
I mean, just a little. I mean, you know, just, you know, your pocket.
So am I your type?
No.
I mean, I got this boy booty, you know.
No, I don't. That's a whole nother show. so we don't even want to do that. Because we'll navigate somewhere else.
Oh wow, that is another show.
It clearly.
So do you? So you know people that have done this and everything. Have you seen like a one that was really good and one that might have been like super bad, like that it didn't come out so good?
Yeah.
And like, what was that? What did it look like?
I mean, there's, like for instance, like in my community, like especially like within the gay community, and especially with like a lot of transgenders, which I'm not. I'm androgynous, so a lot of times people get that misconstrued because they see the feminine aspect of who I am, but I don't have a problem with expressing my with who I am, which is male. And so I don't wear heels, I don't do a lot of that or anything like that because it's a lot of work to be you guys. But there are a lot of transgenders that I've seen where they've enhanced their bodies for the wrong reasons and it's gone south. I mean, there's this one, or there's several that I know where they've actually had pump parties. And when they have the pump parties, then it goes wrong. You know, and then a lot of times they go over to Mexico, they go to Tijuana, or they may even go over to Thailand, and when they go over there, then they'll say that they're injecting them with, you know, silicone, but at the same time what'll happen is they'll be injected with Fix-A-Flat. And so I've seen a lot of that to where it's been a tumultuous mess.
Right. We want to show you and get your opinion on these pictures and tell us what you think about the attractiveness or not. But here's some of the pictures.
This is a man who got childbearing hips now and booty. Look at that. Ooh, fat ass. How you feel about that? Like, why do you think these men are even doing that? Is that necessary in this world to do that?
And is it attractive to some people?
Because he looked like he finna have a baby come up out that ass.
I mean, it's for me, to me, it's over the top. You know, and it's extra. And like, I have a girlfriend who actually does the injections, and so what she explained to me is that in doing them, especially when she does like a lot of dancers and things of that nature, you know, because she's done like a lot of them in Miami, she's done a lot of them here, she's done a lot of them just pretty much worldwide. Once they begin to get them, they feel like it's not enhanced enough.
Right.
So they don't necessarily see it.
Right.
So it's kind of hard for them to step outside of themselves to actually really see the voluptuousness that they've actually gotten like we see.
Right.
And so what they do is they get more, and it's been so much more to where she said she's pumped so much that it continuously oozes out.
Right, and that's what I want to touch on, because that sounds like something that's called body dysmorphic disorder. And it's a clinical diagnosis, and what it is where somebody focuses or hyper-focuses on an area of their body that they think is flawed, and the average person can't see that flaw, but they become so obsessed with it that they feel like it's something that needs to be fixed.
Right.
And that's honestly what I think is going on with a lot of these women that are getting these butt injections, and they're continuously doing it and getting more and more injections because they're trying to achieve something that's unrealistic, and it's based on that body dysmorphic disorder sort of symptoms. So I just think I think you touched on it exactly.
Right. I mean, it's unrealistic to us, but it's realistic to them.
It's realistic.
That's their reality. So that's what they see.
That's what they see.
Right.
But they're trying to achieve a certain goal that's unachievable.
Oh, it's achieved.
Yeah.
Well, no, what I'm saying is it's achievable in the physical, but psychologically being satisfied.
Oh, clearly, yeah.
It's not achievable because it's a mental thing. Right. So that's what I'm talking about.
It's almost like when you smoke crack, like a crack addict.
Right.
You know, and they take the first hit.
Right. They'll never capture that high. You'll never get it again. And they're constantly chasing it.
Exactly.
And it's never attainable or reachable.
That's like sex for me.
So that's the mental. So that's what I'm talking about. See,
Well, you know what? We have a video, and I would like us to take a look at it. Let's just check it out real quick, this video. Sneak peek.
Fat goes in deeply into the muscle, and we can give them the same volume of fat as they would get with the fat implant, too. So if the fat implant itself was 500 cc's, for instance, we easily can get 500 cc's of fat in there.
Ain't that crazy?
It's ridiculous. But that's what they do.
Why do you think, to the best of your knowledge with the clients that you've worked with, why do you think women are willing to risk their lives to get these procedures with unlicensed people? Why do you think women are willing to risk their lives like that?
So it's a different type of movement when you're having denim made to fit your behind, and you can't go in Macy's. Or you can't go on H&M.
It is. It is. Absolutely.
So you gotta get PCY jeans.
So it's a psychological thing. So
big booty
on
jeans.
That part of it, I'm not in agreement with.
What part?
On the part of give me more, and I'm a
Nobody's in agreement with give me more.
Right.
What I'm saying is, even if it's for a financial decision, and you're making a business decision to enhance your career, unlike an actor who makes a decision to get their nose tweaked because their agent and their manager's getting on them because they have a crooked nose. What my concern is, if you have women that have issues from childhood or they have low self-esteem or depression, they think if I can just get this big booty, somebody will love me. That's
and it's true. Somebody will love you. Stop it. Look, at the end of the day, when your ass is fat, niggas pay attention. I mean, men pay attention, and they call you. But it's true. But it might be the wrong
love. Actually,
it might not. It might not be the right kind of love. But you know what? If you never really experienced true love, whatever kind of if you've never experienced true love. If nobody ever, your mama wasn't there, your daddy wasn't there, you was abused, you was this, and if somebody say, look, if you get that ass fat, dudes are going to love you and appreciate you, and they're going to buy you things, and they're going to do things for you, what you going to do? You going to say, you know what, let me get this ass and see if that's real. And then you get that. I was a foster kid.
Well, what is
I was a foster kid. I'm going to keep it 100. I'm going to keep it 100. I was a foster kid, got me a weave, and dudes start talking. That's all I'm saying. You change a little something, and they come on.
So in that bring in Donnell Watson so we can.
No, it's Donnell Rollins.
Rollins.
Next we bringing up Donnell Rollins.
I'm sorry.
And we have our celebrity stylist here, and we gonna have a group conversation. Let's see how that goes.